He thought he was powerful. He thought he was untouchable. But karma was watching, and it struck when he least expected. In a big city, there lived a young man named Rohan. Rohan was rich, successful, and very proud. He owned expensive cars, wore branded clothes, and believed money was everything. Rohan often said, "Respect is bought, not earned." He looked down on poor people. To him, kindness was weakness. Every morning outside Rohan's office building, an old man sat quietly. The old man sold small toys and handmade items. He never begged. He only worked. His clothes were torn. His hands were rough, but his eyes were peaceful. One day the old man smiled and said, "Good morning, son." Rohan frowned. "Don't call me son." The old man softly replied, "Sorry, I was only being kind." Rohan scoffed. "Kindness doesn't feed you. Money does." And he walked away. A few days later, Rohan was in a hurry. The old man accidentally dropped a basket of toys near the entrance. Some toys rolled in front of Rohan's shoes. Rohan shouted angrily, "Are you blind, old man?" Everyone turned to look. The old man bent down quickly. "I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean—" Rohan interrupted. "You people are always in the way." A small crowd gathered. Someone whispered, "He's just an old seller." But Rohan didn't care. He kicked one toy aside and said, "Go away. Poor people like you bring bad luck." The old man's eyes filled with tears, but he said nothing. He quietly picked up his toys and left. That evening, heavy rain fell. Rohan was driving home in his luxury car. He was talking on the phone, laughing. Suddenly, the car skidded. Crash! Rohan's car hit a divider. The airbags opened. Smoke filled the air. Rohan was injured. His phone fell. He tried to move, but his leg was stuck. He shouted, "Help! Someone help!" But the road was empty. Rain poured harder. Rohan felt fear for the first time. After some time, footsteps approached. A shadow came closer. It was the poor old man. He held an umbrella. Rohan's eyes widened. "You!" The old man looked at him calmly. "You're hurt, son," Rohan whispered. "Please, help me." The old man didn't hesitate. He called an ambulance. He stayed beside Rohan until help arrived. Before leaving, the old man said, "Life can change in one moment." Then he walked away into the rain. Rohan survived, but his leg was badly injured. He couldn't walk properly. He had to take a break from work. During that time, his business partner cheated him. Rohan lost a huge amount of money. Clients left. His company started collapsing. The rich friends who surrounded him stopped calling. One day, Rohan sat alone in his apartment and whispered, "So this is what it feels like, to be helpless." A month later, Rohan received a letter. Bank notice. His accounts were frozen. He had to sell his car, then his house. Slowly, the man who once mocked the poor was now struggling himself. Rohan walked outside with a cane and saw something shocking. Near the same office building, he saw the old man again, still sitting, still selling toys, still peaceful. Rohan's heart felt heavy. Rohan slowly walked up. The old man looked up and smiled gently. "Good morning, son." This time, Rohan didn't get angry. He sat down beside him. His voice trembled. I'm sorry," the old man asked. "Sorry for what?" Rohan's eyes filled with tears. "For insulting you. For thinking money made me better. I was cruel." The old man stayed silent for a moment, then said, "Karma doesn't punish to destroy. It punishes to teach." Rohan looked down. "I lost everything." The old man replied, "No, you didn't lose everything. You gained something rare, humility." Rohan whispered, "But why did you help me that night?" The old man smiled. "Because I didn't want karma to change my heart too. Kindness is not for the deserving, it is for the suffering." Rohan broke down crying. For the first time, he felt truly human. Days passed. Rohan began helping the old man. He bought all his toys. He helped him get a small shop. Rohan started working again, but differently. Now he respected everyone. He donated food. He spoke kindly and slowly. His life rebuilt, not with pride, but with purpose. One day Rohan asked, "Uncle, why do you live like this?" The old man smiled. "I wasn't always poor." Rohan was shocked. The old man continued, "I was once rich too, but I became arrogant. Karma taught me, so I chose a simple life to remind myself that money is temporary, but character is forever." Rohan sat speechless. The lesson was complete. Never insult the poor or weak. Karma always returns. Kindness is true wealth. Pride destroys. Humility builds. If you love this story, hit subscribe now and never miss a moral story that can inspire your life.